Welcome, graduating class of 2020. My name is Dr. Steve Martinez. I am the superintendent of Twin Rivers Unified School District. I would like now to introduce our Board of Trustees. Board President, Michelle Rivas. Vice President, Michael Baker. Board Clerk, Bassem Alcara. Trustee, Ramona Landeras. Trustee, Linda Fowler. Trustee, Bob Bastian. And Trustee, Rebecca Sandoval. The most remarkable accomplishments in life are not measured purely by the goals that are reached, recorded, surpassed, or projects completed. They're also measured by the circumstances in which the accomplishment was achieved. This year's graduates not only boast the completion of 13 years of public school, a journey that began in kindergarten, saw them through elementary school, middle school, and 4 years of high school. Every member of this year's graduating class can boast that they completed this portion of their educational careers under the most unusual circumstances. The decades-old tradition of large crowds gathering to watch beloved children, brothers, sisters, and nieces, nephews, and friends accept their diploma is not part of our ceremony today. But what is central in our ceremony are the themes of perseverance, flexibility, and tolerance. The graduates in Twin Rivers class of 2020 can boast to all that they persevered and stayed the course with their education as the world grappled with a pandemic crisis. The graduates should be praised for their flexibility and willingness to accept their instruction in a new format. Separate from schools, classrooms, and peers during the shelter-in-place, they adapted to new forms of instruction and learning to complete their senior year. The graduates showed tolerance for change and challenge. Despite those obstacles, they kept their focus on the goal line. While our school community, families, friends, faculties, and staff do not have the pleasure of being physically with the students to celebrate this victory lap, we do have the privilege of knowing today we not only bestow a high school diploma to our remarkable young adults, we also celebrate their perseverance, flexibility, and tolerance. Like no graduating class before them, they have the distinct honor of sharing with the world that they achieved a goal under remarkable circumstances. We are proud of you. We're excited to see what you do with your future. On behalf of the Twin Rivers Unified School District team of educational professionals and the Board of Trustees, we're honored to have shared your educational journey with you. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Welcome, parents, families, and community. My name is Amber Lozano, one of your summer school principals. Your other two summer school principals, Mr. Dwight Harvey and Mr. Brian Emerson, and I are pleased to welcome you to the 2020 Summer School Graduation Ceremony. Today marks a major accomplishment for our students and families. I would like to start by recognizing the teachers and staff of Twin Rivers. Without our amazing and dedicated team, programs like online summer school wouldn't exist, and our students might not be graduating today. Every staff member is dedicated to supporting student success. Our teachers and counselors, IT technicians, district office support staff, and admin team are there to inspire your achievement every day. At this time, I would also like to thank the families and community that have supported our graduates. They have been there for you. They have supported you, picked you up when you fell, and encouraged you to complete your assignments. Graduates, please take a moment to thank your family and caregivers. To the graduating class of 2020, we know that the journey to get here hasn't been easy. There have been times when you struggled, but the important thing is that you persevered and kept moving forward. This is how you succeed. You are leaving our halls and heading out to the world. There will be challenges and unknowns, successes and failures, but we encourage you to remember the focus and grit you demonstrated in Twin Rivers, and to use those strengths whenever you face adversity in the future. Further, we encourage you to continue your education, whether it's at a 4-year university, a 2-year program, the military, or other learning environment. Education is one of the strongest tools to continued success. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Use your education, change your lives. Thank you. And now, introducing Rio Linda High School senior, Amanda Wolf, performing her rendition of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now introducing our next speaker, Kevin Bracey.
Great day, class of 2020, for Twin Rivers Unified School District. I'm so excited to be here to speak with you today as your commencement speaker. I couldn't even sleep last night. I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning. So excited to be in this space. Well, I'll tell you, there's nothing that has been normal about your senior year. Nothing at all. Everything has been abnormal. It's been different, as we all know. So today, as I speak to you, I'm not going to deliver to you that normal commencement speech. Really, what I want to do today is have a commencement conversation with you. See, there are times, there are events, there are circumstances, there are situations that happen in life where no words can truly explain that event, that situation, that circumstance. And I believe that that's where we are right now. There are no words to explain where we are right now, class of 2020. See, as your commencement speaker for the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking, I've been pondering, I've been musing, I've been cogitating, I've been ruminating, trying to figure out what are those exact perfect words that I can deliver to the class of 2020 that would comfort them, that would encourage them. Which words I can use that can actually capture the moment accurately during these unprecedented times of a senior class who didn't get the opportunity to have their senior ball, who did not get the opportunity to have their senior picnic or your senior sunset or your senior year of sports and activities. A class where your senior year was just cut off and stopped so abruptly. I have no words. I wish I did, but I don't. I have no words that I wish I did that can ease that feeling that you have in your stomach right now, that sick feeling, that sadness. And for some, whether consciously or subconsciously, those who are grieving that you did not get the opportunity to finish out your senior year the way you wanted to. But you know what? I do have some words for a skill that you've developed, that you may not even know yet, an invaluable skill that you've developed that you're gonna need in this life as you move to the next phase of your life. That skill is what I call the power of the pivot, or the power of making an adjustment. Do you realize it was only just a few weeks ago that you were sitting in a classroom going to first period and second period and third period and fourth period and beyond with an awesome instructor in front of you, a teacher that was teaching you your lessons? And as your year just ended abruptly, you went from going to class to virtual learning, just like that. You pivoted. You made the adjustment. You did it. Congratulations. And that skill set, the power of the pivot, the power to adjust at what life throws at you, that skill set is invaluable. You didn't do it alone, though. You did not do it alone. I would be remiss to move on without acknowledging your teachers. Man, your teachers had to pivot too. Your teachers had to take speed learning courses in how to operate Zoom. Oh, Mr. Reed, I can't hear you. You have to unmute your, yeah. Yeah, they had to pivot too. They had to make an adjustment too. See, I don't even like to call teachers teachers because they're so special. I like to call teachers generational difference makers. Teachers, we see you. Your parents had to pivot too. Your parents had to pivot. They went from parenting you to being your tutor and your teacher overnight. The power of the pivot. I know you may not understand how important that is right now, but I'm telling you, you know at this moment, you know like I know, life throws things at you without giving you any warning and any notification. And when you have the skill to pivot and keep moving forward, that skill is invaluable. So with that skill that you are still learning to pivot, still adjusting, I want to add 4 things to your power of your pivot. Number 1, whatever you do, my friends, reach for your wildest dreams, one day at a time. No. Hear me closely. Because all commencement speakers say, reach for your dreams. No. I'm not just saying that because that's what commencement speakers say. I'm saying it from my heart to your heart, class of 2020. Whatever you do in your next phase, reach for your wildest dreams one day at a time. No matter what path you take, you may take the path of a community college. You may go to a state college, a university, a HBCU. You may go to a private college. No matter what your path is, you may end up going to the military. Your path to your wildest dreams may lead through the military. It may lead through a trade school. It may lead going directly to the job market. And some of you say, you know what? I do not want to go where the path may lead. I want to go where there is no path and leave my trail through entrepreneurship. That is fine. Whatever you choose to do, class of 2020, please reach for your wildest dreams. One day at a time. As I say that, some of you say, well, I know, I hear what you're saying, but that's what I always hear. I'm not just saying that. Let me tell you why. Because as I stand here today, as your commencement speaker for the class of 2020 for the Twin Rivers Unified School District, standing here and delivering this message was one of my wildest dreams. I wanted to be a motivational speaker, but one thing that I wrote down years ago is being a person that I'm a Sacramento native, is I wanted to deliver a high school commencement to a high school in Sacramento, and I'm doing it right now on this very day. Twin Rivers Unified School District has given me the greatest birthday gift that they could have given me, which is an opportunity to live out my wildest dreams, delivering the commencement speech for the class of 2020. I don't say that to impress you. I say that to impress upon you that I'm not just talking. I'm living out one of my wildest dreams right now. So I want to encourage you and to implore you to reach for your wildest dreams. One of my mentors said something to me years ago that I want to share with you because it was so special in the way that it landed for me. He said, most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss, but it's because they aim too low and hit. And many don't aim at all. So as you aim for your wildest dreams. There's greatness in you and you can do it. Number two, the second thing I want to add to your skill set of the pivot of making an adjustment at a moment's notice. Number 2, there's something that I know about you and I don't even know you. I can't even see your faces right now. In my head, in my imagination, I can. There's something that I know about you and I don't even know you. The thing that I know about you and I don't even know you is you have greatness in you. I mean that when I say that. I'm talking to each and every one of you who can hear my voice and see me speaking to you right now. You have greatness in you. Number 2 is to chase your greatness every single day you wake up. What do you mean by that, Kevin? Let me tell you what I mean by that. Greatness is 5 things. See, you have greatness in you, but the question is, how do you activate it? The way you activate your greatness, class of 2020, number 1 is you give your best effort to everything that you do. I don't care what it is. Develop that habit right now. Best effort every day. Second, your best focus on the task at hand every day. Number 3, greatness is the best version of you, the best human being that you can be. That's how you treat people. That's how you treat people who don't look like you, who don't talk like you, walk like you, act like you, dress like you, believe like you, or vote like you. Be the best version of you in treating all people from all walks of life with the utmost respect, whether that be in person or in social media. Number 4, your greatness is when you discover your best gift mix, your best mix of gifts. We all have gifts. And when you can mix all those gifts together and live those gifts out, to me, that's what greatness is. That's how you activate it. Discovering your best gift mix. Number 5, greatness, chase greatness. Number 5 is the mindset that you can do better today than yesterday. Every day you wake up, better today than yesterday. Better today than yesterday. Better today than yesterday. Number 2 is for you to chase greatness, giving your best effort, best focus, being the best version of you, discovering your best gift mix and living that out, and having the mindset, class of 2020, that you can do better today than yesterday. Number 3, as you're learning to pivot, learning to adjust to this new world, make sure you reach for your wildest dreams one day at a time. Number 2, chase your greatness every day. Number 3, each one, reach one. Reach out to somebody every single day and give them a word of encouragement. That may be people you know or you don't know. Reach out to somebody and give them a word of encouragement. Let them know that they matter. Let them know that you're thinking about them every day. What would this world, what would our country, what would our community look like if every single one of us, me included, reach out to someone every single day to do something or say something simple, but from our hearts, from being authentic, to make their day in some kind of way. Every single day, each one. Reach one, class of 2020. And the fourth thing I want you to add to your skill of pivoting and adjusting. Reach for your wildest dreams one day at a time. Yeah. Chase your personal greatness. Absolutely. 3, each one. Yeah. Reach one. And number 4, in order to do those things, there's a certain daily mindset, a default mindset that we've got to wake up with on a daily basis. I call it the greatness state of mind. You know where I got it from? I got it from my favorite athlete of all time. His name is Muhammad Ali, formerly known as Cassius Clay, the greatest, in my opinion, boxer of all time. There's a mentality, I call it the greatness state of mind. Listen closely. And it says simply this: do not give mental repetition to the possibility of fear, failure, doubt, or defeat. I'm going to say it again. Do not give mental repetition to the possibility of fear, failure, doubt, or defeat. Every day focused on fear. Every day focused on the potential of failure, doubt, or defeat. Fear, failure, doubt, or defeat. Repetitiously going through our mind, we got to have something to combat our negative thoughts. What is that? Hear me closely. When your mind goes negative silently, your mouth goes positive out loud. When your mind goes negative silently, your mouth goes positive out loud. When your mind goes negative silently, your mouth goes positive out loud. When your mind says, I'm not good enough, your mouth says, there's greatness in me. When your mind says, I don't matter, silently, your mouth out loud says, I do matter. When your mind silently says, I'm not enough, your mouth out loud says, I'm more than enough. Every single day, when your mind goes negative, silently, your mouth goes positive out loud. Muhammad Ali said, I'm the greatest. Who told him he was the greatest? He did. Muhammad Ali said, I'm pretty. Who told him he was pretty? He did. Muhammad Ali said, I'm a bad man. He said, I shook up the world. He said, I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He said, I must be the greatest. Ha! He said, last night I had a dream. In Africa, I had one hell of a rumble. I had to whoop Tarzan's behind first for claiming to be the king of the jungle. For this fight, I've wrestled with alligators. I've tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning and throw thunder in jail. You know I'm bad. I've murdered a rock. I've injured a stone. I've hospitalized a brick. He said, I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm so fast, man, I can run through a hurricane and don't get wet. When George Foreman meets me, he's gonna pay his debt. I can drown a drink of water or kill a dead tree. Wait until you see. Muhammad Ali, he talked himself into greatness so that he would not give mental repetition to the possibility of fear, failure, doubt, or defeat. When your mind goes negative, silently, your mouth goes positive, out loud. Class of 2020. Yeah, I have no words. I have no words for the times that we live in right now. I have no words that can accurately ease that pain that you're feeling, that grief that you might be feeling, that sadness. I have no words that can comfort you. I wish I did. But I do know this. You have a skill set, the power of the pivot, the power to make an adjustment when life throws things at you with no warning or no notification. Please, whatever you do, class of 2020, reach for your wildest dreams, one day at a time. Chase your greatness by giving your best effort and best focus, being the best person you can be, discovering what those mix of gifts are, living those out, and having the mindset better today than yesterday. Yeah. Number 3, reach one every single day to make our world a better place. And number 4, develop the greatness state of mind. When your mind goes negative silently, your mouth goes positive out loud. Please do not give mental repetition to the possibility of fear, failure, doubt, or defeat. On behalf of all of the adults who have helped you get to this moment in time in your life, class of 2020, we see you. We love you. No. For real, we love you. We feel you and we feel for you. And we believe in you. Today, right now, the world is yours. As you graduate from high school, it represents the passage into adulthood. You are now an adult, and the world is yours to mold and shape it however you choose to. Please mold it and shape it in a way that is inclusive of everybody so we can make our world a better place. And I cannot wait to see what earth-shattering difference you all are going to make in the world, but starting in our community. Class of 2020, congratulations. There's greatness in you. Throw your brace at me. Brace, see ya. Soon, I'm proud of you.
Frank Alvarado. Farshad Baligh. Eric Allen Britton. Arturo Calderon. Karla Alejandra Calixto Camarena. Aaron Rory Brian Clay. Diana Marie Fleming Soul. Aaliyah Destiny Liddiard. Fatima Guadalupe Medina. Benjamin Talomua Puni Pao. Noelia Rodriguez Miranda. Nathan K. Saenthavysouk. Andrew James Schofield. Rayvaughn Davyon Thomas. Kalynn Damareay Willis. Andrew Aaron Wilson.
By the power vested in me by the State of California and the Twin Rivers Unified School District Board of Trustees, I hereby declare that all of the students present have completed the graduation requirements of the State of California for a high school diploma, or have completed the requirements for certificates of completion. Graduates, please turn your tassels to signify that you are now officially graduates. Congratulations to each of you.